All right, so episode one. This is going to be kind of a Dog Pound U take on the Doghouse Tour. Stop one, the Brown County Hornets, coached by Tom Little. And I'm just going to kind of go over some things here real quick here at the beginning. Understand that Dog Pound Radio, Dog Pound U, Coaching Culture and Athletics, and I got to make sure I don't goof it up. The Coach Show, the views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely the owner of that. So I kind of screwed that up. I'm trying to kind of rock and roll here in just a minute here, but anyway, excited to kind of share here. Again, welcome back, Dog Pound U. This is kind of our first inaugural Doghouse Tour. And we're excited about that. If there are other coaches out there, communities that are looking for more exposure, be sure to email us, coachingcultureandathletics@gmail.com. That's coachingcultureandathletics@gmail.com. So before we get into football, I want to tell you how this stop on the Doghouse Tour even happened. And this is kind of it's kind of neat, to throw that out there. Believe it or not, it started on a message on TikTok. Brown County offensive lineman Heath Fullerton reached out after seeing some of the football content I was posting, and he was excited about that. And we kind of garnered a really cool friendship, within that. Excuse me. We started talking ball, coaching, offensive line play, and culture that made Brown County one of the premier programs in Illinois. And Coach Fullerton simply said, "You got to come down to Mount Sterling." And it's there's more to Mount Sterling than the huge tenderloins. If you go for tenderloins, I hear they have a great one. So from the moment I arrived, Coach Fullerton made me feel like I was a part of the Brown County football family. Everybody on staff basically did that. He's a genuine football guy, humble, passionate, and someone who truly cares about developing young men. You can tell how much pride he takes in coaching the offensive line and investing in his players every single day. Coach Heath, thank you for reaching out, man, opening the door and making this visit possible. I appreciate your friendship, and I'm looking forward to watching your offensive line compete this fall. That's really what the Doghouse Tour is all about. It's about relationships. It's about connecting with coaches who care deeply about their players and their communities. It's about sharing stories that deserve to be told, and Brown County has one of those stories. After spending time around this program, it didn't take long to understand why they were successful last year and then in previous years. This isn't a program built on hype. It's built on culture. It's built on accountability. It's built on toughness. It's built on relationships. I've spent more than 25 years coaching football, and you can tell within a few minutes of what kind of culture a program has. Brown County has a championship culture. That culture starts with Coach Tom Little and extends through every coach on the staff, including Coach Heath Fullerton. I got to give him another shout, whose offensive line embodies the physical discipline brand of football that the Hornets have become known as. Year after year, Brown County is playing meaningful football deep into November because they never lower the standard. And that's where it's, that's some of the most important, aspects of this. Just kind of looking, through, this coach, this Coach Little, and who he's and what he's all about, guys. He's about relationships. He's about team first. And, more importantly, man, he's building more than just football players down there. He's building championship young men. Just kind of a few things, that I want to touch base on here. Michael Kassing, the field general. Every championship team needs a quarterback who stays composed when the game's on the line. Michael gives Brown County exactly that. And he's kind of that next guy up mentality. Last year, he sat behind, that many people call the GOAT, the quarterback, young man, Little, that led his team to the state finals. And, man, he's ready for his shot. He has, he has experience, leadership, football IQ to keep the offense moving while putting teammates in position to succeed. If the Hornets make another deep playoff run, expect Kassing to be right in the middle of it. Beau Little, he's the next guy, man. He's ready for a bigger role in 2026. One player I'm really looking forward to watching again is this Beau Little. Every successful football team needs a running back willing to embrace the physical side of the game. And Beau has the opportunity to become that player for Brown County. Running behind a traditionally physical offensive line, he'll have every opportunity to establish the ground game and help control the tempo. The best running backs don't just make the highlight plays. They finish runs, move the chains, and wear defenses down, through those 4 quarters. And I think Beau is ready to build his own story this season. So Beau Little. The offensive line, man. Championship football, again, begins up front. The offensive line coach, Heath Fullerton, he's got them, man. I saw them pounding each other. I saw them doing everything the correct way, and that's extremely important to look at. Hungry for another championship is this team, man. With these leaders, I can see them going sky's the limit. This coming year, and I want to make sure that I'm focusing in on some of the other dudes too. Alex Beheimer, guard, big, physical, and smart. I was able to do a podcast with Alex here a couple days ago. Man, that kid's doing everything the right way. He's farm strong down in Brown County. His partner that he was talking about a lot was Cooper Adcox. And Cooper, I'm going to be doing an interview because we had missed our availability when I was down there. And Cooper's a big dude, man. He's a 300-pound, I think 6'2", 6'3" tackle that'll be on that side as well. Some of the other names to mention: Matt Boylan, Bradley Markert. Hopefully I pronunciated the name correctly. I think Bradley has a chance to, he's just going to be a beast, on both sides of the ball. And that's just kind of a few things that really hit home. But number one, in my time with the Brown County Hornets, in my time with Coach Little, which, by the way, man, he's everything that you could possibly want in a head dude. He's humble, he's hungry, and he's very dedicated to not only the football program, but making those young men the best men that they can possibly be. And I saw it, I experienced it, walking around. Kids weren't goofing off, they weren't talking to each other, they were talking football. And you know what? Here's kind of my real take here. Are they rebuilding, or are they rebrandishing and going after, the sky's the limit when we look at small town Illinois football, or even if we look at Illinois football in general, because that was my first trip. Coach Little's got a lot to be proud of, and you got some dudes down there, and I wouldn't be surprised if you either make a late run in the playoffs or if you finally get over the notch and win a state championship. My name's Chuck the Tank Banks, and this was a Doghouse or Dog Pound Radio Doghouse Tour breakdown of the Brown County Hornets.